Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm back with our monster review. We have the monster Dhar Cameraman. I'm going to be doing a level 1 to 100 review. I hope you guys are excited. If you are, drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's going to get started. Alright guys, so take a look at this. We have Dhar Cameraman here, and it's not ready to be hatched yet, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go ahead and actually speed it up. Now, if you guys want to see how I actually obtain the monster, first of all, I recommend checking out the video on how to actually obtain this monster free to play, and then the video where I actually was able to breed it through the breeding event. So I was actually lucky to get it to this breeding event right now. Take a look at this. I actually went ahead and got it, and then I tried a couple other times. So as you can see, I got this Cobbulus, and then this is a completely different combination, but it actually gave me a legendary Hydrook the Forgotten. Now, isn't Hydrook the whatchamacallit? Isn't he a VIP? I'm pretty sure this monster was actually a VIP. Yeah, it actually is. What the heck? All right, so it is a VIP. All right, cool. So anyways, let's go ahead and do a review here. So we have Dhar Cameraman. It's water and metal. Ooh, we get 3 results open as well, which is actually amazing. So water metal. Now the thing is, I don't think I have any spots available, not in the water category or metal. So I'll just have to place it somewhere random for now, just so it could just make me some gold, and also obviously we're able to hatch it. I could have also placed it in a monster vault, but oh, so he just puts his glasses down and then he shoots it with, oh, that's cool. He shoots like a whatchamacallit, it's sort of like a rocket basically with his camera, basically. That makes sense. That's kind of cool. So in terms of traits, you have immune to blind, which is nothing special. Immune to stun, again, nothing really special. Area 25% shield. Now that is somewhat good, somewhat useful. The fact that you're going to be starting off the battle with 25% shield on everybody. I wish it was 50 or 75. That would have been cool, but it's just 25%. So what I actually want to do, by the way, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the design, by the way. You know what I mean? Now we've had whoa, what the heck is this? Whoa, what? You've completed chapter multiverse era 9. Oh, you get a player avatar for the monster. Wait, so yeah, if you get the monster, you get a free player avatar. Did you guys know that? Oh, that is sick. What? They've never done that before. That is cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start feeding the monster up, obviously. Let's go ahead and get it to 100 real quick. Now, for those guys that want to know how to feed the monster up without the skills popping up, like this, for example, you know, it just never pops up and you're able to feed it forever. There's actually an option in the settings where you can actually turn this off. I believe you just head over to the settings. There's like a change. It says change something, I think. And then you're able to just ignore the upcoming skills that are basically popping up. Now the stats are quite important, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. We get about 17,534 power. That was actually not bad. That's really good. Strength 435,812 life. Now the life could have been better, so what I would recommend doing is giving it like 2 speed and 1 strength. Make sure they're mutated with life only, or you could do 2 strength and 1 speed, all mutated with life as well. And then speed is 12,144. All right, so when it comes down to runes, what I would recommend doing is giving this monster at least 1 or 2 speed and then 1 strength, or you could do vice versa, 2 strength and 1 speed, for example, like I said. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give in some level 7s. I'm going to do 1 strength. You know what, let's go ahead and give it another strength. So we'll do 2 strength, and then what you could do is give it in a speed right there as well. So something like this would work, or like I said, something like this would also work out. But I'm just going to strength to make him a little bit more powerful, because this monster is an attacker. So that's quite interesting, right? We get a Dharman attacker this time. So the previous 2 has been obviously supporters, but this one is actually an attacker. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. Instantly regrets it, which is a heavy metal damage and applies daze to all enemies. This is an AoE skill. I would recommend running it. Let's see what else we have here. We also have a 25% damage boost to all allies, gives itself 1 extra turn. Now this is actually not a bad skill. As long as there's no anticipation in the enemy team, or even if there's an anticipation, you already take care of it. This would be a pretty decent skill to run. You get 25% damage boost and you give yourself an extra turn. So he can actually benefit from that himself, or any other attacker that you're going to be pairing it up with, but he is going to be the attacker, obviously. Massive water damage to an enemy, applies a damage boost to itself, requires cooldown. Now this is actually probably his best single target attacking like skill. Now what I actually like about his skills so far is that they actually deal a pretty good amount of damage. Like aside from his power, you know, just the power itself, this monster's raw damage is just so good. Like you get massive water damage. This one's a heavy AoE damage, which is actually very nice to see. We also get a insane metal damage. Oh boy, and that comes with daze. And there's also a very heavy metal damage, or sorry, a heavy metal damage. It comes with daze. So it's up to you if you want to run these ones. But in my personal opinion, I think you should go ahead and run these 4 skills. If anything, if you ever want to switch a specific one, you should probably just switch this one. If you're going to be pairing it up with like Albanasa or another monster that will give you damage boosts themselves, then you could probably switch this up and go with like a different skill, like a moderate metal damage that actually 0 cooldown, 0 stamina. That actually might come in handy if you get hit with like CDA or something, or if you ever run out of stamina. Let's take a look at the relics. Okay, so relics are actually pretty solid. I do like this relics. It's actually pretty good for this attacker. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and give it a supreme sword, and when it comes down to mask, I'll give it a mask that will regenerate his stamina. And yeah, so this one right here, this is actually perfect. Torbox's mask, or you could do Tetemann's mask, whichever one you want. Now the ultimate's called over 50 billion views. That's insane. Did his channel actually reach over 50 billion? That's insane. Good for him. Removes positive side switch from all enemies. Trade disables everybody as well. Heavy special damage to all enemies. Now I thought it was actually gonna do something special, like something crazy. It just PRs and basically opens up the path for himself and just deals the damage. Like, I don't understand why he's just opening up the path and then dealing damage. I guess it helps against evasion. Dodge area not so much, because again this monster doesn't have pierce, so if it goes up against dodge area, obviously it's gonna miss. But definitely gets rid of, like, for example, evasion or anything else that just kind of like stops him from dealing damage. So I guess that makes sense. But the trait though, I don't really understand the trait. I guess it's kind of like a side bonus thing, you know what I mean? Multiverse Era Season 4. Interesting. So there's also that ancestral. If we actually obtain that, we can get some rewards. But anyways, we have the monster here, guys. Look at him. Yeah, look at that, guys. We got Dharman Cameramann, or whatever, Dark Cameramann. So I do want to use it on PvP, but I feel like I'm actually going to get wrecked, especially in the legendary league. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get wrecked, guys. What do you think? I'm kind of scared. We're just gonna take it to adventure map for now. So what we're gonna do is we're going to pair him up with a supporter here, obviously Albanasa. This would be a great pair up. If you don't want to pair him up with this monster, you could pair it up with another one like K911, or even like a resurrector would be fine. But it's nice to have like a damage boost. Although he does have damage boost himself, he actually comes with that. But if you want to give an extra, like an additional damage boost, that would be nice too. Now we're gonna start off with triple damage and umbrella hater first for this monster. So let's go ahead and do that. So technically that is a 600% damage boost right there. You know what I mean? You get the triple damage and you get another triple damage against hardened. So this monster has hardened. These ones, it won't work against these two. So against that monster, he's gonna get wrecked for sure. So we're gonna go ahead and charge up. He's gonna get in the turn. Look at this. So he's also starting off with a 25% damage boost as well, which is actually really nice. So, and there's also nature hater. Oh yeah, Tetemann's. Oh man, you're gonna get wrecked here. So you can either do your massive war damage, which is 70% single target, which is actually insane to me, or you could do a heavy metal damage AoE. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do the AoE heavy metal damage, and we're going to see how much damage we're actually going to deal against us. Oh my gosh, almost 1,000,000. Oh my goodness. Now we would have definitely been able to deal over 1,000,000 damage if we use a single target for sure, but let's save that for next turn. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to give in some damage boosts. We're going to charge up. Now, since I already have the 25% damage boost, I don't really need to use this again. Instead, we just deal the damage. You know what I mean? We could either do the manifest or we do the don't give up, whichever one. I'm going to do this one against Moonhaze, since Moonhaze actually has hardened and I have umbrella hater, which is technically a triple damage. We might as well go ahead and take advantage of it. Anyways, massive water damage. This is his most powerful single target, guys. Let's take a look at the damage. 742k. Now I feel like we would have been probably be able to deal more damage with triple damage on us, instead of the 25% and 50% damage boost from Albanasa, but we can actually test it out right after this turn if the monsters actually end up surviving. Yep. Okay, so let me see. We might have to actually wait a little bit. So I'm gonna charge up again. So I'll let them do their thing. Yeah, let's just let them do their thing. I'm trying to get my triple damage again. So it's next turn. Next turn is going to be available. So I'm going to do this. All right. Now what's nice here is if the monster actually survives. Okay, cool. We actually have a 25% and 50% already. So if we give in the triple damage plus the umbrella hater, now we're going to be dealing an insane amount of damage, guys. Like insane. Look at this. Oh wait, I should have actually applied that double damage right there when I got the turn with Albanasa. No. All right, yeah. So take a look at this, guys. This is insane. So we have 25% triple damage, 50% and another triple damage from the umbrella hater because this monster doesn't have hardened. Let's use his most powerful single target, which is the don't give up. Massive water damage, 5 million damage. Isn't that insane? Over 5 million is crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and actually go up against a different one this time. These are all nature monsters. Should we do nature monsters, or should we do like a fire one? I think these guys are also water elements here. I think yeah. Oh, actually that one's fire. Shall we do it? Yeah, sure. Let's go up against this one. So Albinas, let's see what we're gonna do. How about we do this? We do this first. All right, charge up. I'll charge up again. And then we do the... How long is the double damage? Double damage is only one turn. We'll do triple damage. It actually doesn't matter. So we'll do triple damage and then we'll do the double damage. So now we have every type of damage boost. We have 1025% damage boost. Isn't that insane? 1025. Now we're going to definitely, should we do the AoE or should we do single target? Because we have magic hitter against this, but then that cancels out the umbrella hitter, and vice versa. If I do the umbrella hitter against this one, it won't count towards the magic. Oh man, should we just do AoE? Or nah, I don't know. I want to see if I could actually deal more damage than what I did previously. That's alright. Let's do the AoE. Now, obviously, it's not going to work against Wormland because he has dodge area. But let's see how much damage. 2.86 million. Now, that is what I'm actually looking forward. Now, that's actually really good. That is good. That is good. Alright, so we'll just charge up. We'll go ahead and... We'll eliminate the monster. Now, what I actually want is a triple damage back. So it would be cool if we could get that triple damage. It's next turn. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do that first. Charge up. And then I'll charge up again. And we'll do our triple damage. And then we do our double damage here. Look at this stack up, guys. 1025 again. Now, this time we're going to do this massive war damage against, obviously, this monster. The only thing is, obviously, this monster doesn't have hardened or any of the umbrella traits. So we kind of are missing out on basically triple damage right there against from that, but we have all the other ones. So we're going to use his most powerful one. Let's see how much damage that is, guys. 3.71 million. Now that would have been a lot more if the monster actually had one of the umbrella traits, like I said, but it's okay. So we're going to do all of our damage boosts again. Let's deal damage against these guys now. I'll do my double damage and we'll do a single target, which is the insane 1.27. We'll take, and I want to do my immune to torture here. Oh, that actually limits a monster. Okay, but yeah, overall it's actually a pretty solid monster. But in the competitive scene, I don't know. I feel like there's better monsters to use, obviously, for sure. But if you're a beginner, this monster is actually pretty solid. But again, like I said, in the competitive scene, you've got to watch out. You know what I mean? Whoa, what the heck? This player now has access to this PvP? That's weird. And it says 0 trophies up here. He's in like no league. What the heck? That is so weird. All right, but yeah, if you actually take a look at the top PvP, a lot of players are using, obviously, whatchamacallit, that one other light monster, Grafania, right? If you actually see the players that are actually like missing out on most of the monsters, like Jezza or, for example, Justin Justice, obviously they're using this guy right here. So you gotta watch out from him because he actually has a water damage skill that's actually, that has Pierce, and it is pretty powerful. Look at that. It's a massive water damage. Same as him, but it's just better, obviously. But anyways, if you're a beginner, this monster is pretty solid. But in the competitive scene, I don't know if anybody's gonna really use this monster. Maybe here and there, but I don't know. It's just the traits, honestly. If the traits were actually quite decent, I feel like players would definitely rock this in the competitive scene. But sorry to players if you're watching this monster is good. Pick it up if you haven't already. I made 2 videos already on it, one short and one actual video. Make sure to check that out on my channel. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you all for watching. Until next one, peace out.
I'm floating through the air.